Good evening. For one Toronto senior, it will be especially unbearable. Her home exposed to the elements as she waits for her windows to be replaced.
They were removed late last year, and she's been waiting weeks for Toronto Community Housing to install new ones. CTV's Allison Hurst visited the woman's home today and joins us live with the story. Allison.
Nathan, she has 4 space heaters going pretty much all the time to try and keep warm, but says she can still feel a draft, especially on days or nights when it's particularly windy or cold, like we're likely going to experience tonight. She says she worries constantly that there could be a fire from one of them overheating, and she finds the dry, recirculating air in her apartment hard to breathe.
This is where I had just close it all in at the bottom here.
The windows in Joyce Taylor's apartment were taken out about a month and a half ago. She's done the additional taping because there was a gap, and while she was at her son's for Christmas, squirrels got into her apartment.
Well, I thought something broke in my house. That's how bad it was. Everything was all over.
It took 3 days for her to trap the rodent, trying first with sticky pads that just ripped off some of the animal's fur, until finally it was caught in a cage.
It's just really nerve-wracking. I mean, for 84 years old to go through what I'm going through.
She has 4 heaters going at all times to keep it warm.
I have a big blanket. I have to have over 6 blankets over my bed because the heater shut off during the night.
But she finds the dry, recirculating air makes it hard to breathe, and she worries about a fire.
I'm on top floor. I'm handicapped. I can't go down the stairs. If there's no elevator, I can't get out, no.
Since the windows came out, there's been wood where her living room windows would be, and both wood and plexiglass instead of bedroom windows. She says they were removed on November 28th.
They said it was going to put it in on Tuesday. Then they came and said we can't put it on Tuesday. Then they put it up again.
The building is owned by the Toronto Community Housing Corporation and has been undergoing a significant retrofit to replace windows and repair structural issues. In a statement, a spokesperson says this resident's experience is unacceptable, and we apologize to Mrs. Taylor for the disruption and discomfort that she's experienced. They go on to say the standard process for window replacements is to remove and replace windows in a single day, providing temporary accommodations for the resident while the work is completed. They say this time a supply issue resulted in new windows not being ready for installation, and a temporary window covering was installed. The supply issue should have been resolved immediately, and this was not our normal process.
It's opening at the top here. It's all starting to open. That's where I get the cold air.
For Taylor, the question remains, why take the windows out in winter? And
why you would take them out if you don't have the stuff for it.
Taylor says she was told the new windows should be in by the end of this month. And just within the last hour or so, that spokesperson with Toronto Community Housing was telling us that they are working urgently with the contractor to try and fix this issue by the end of the week. Meantime, Taylor says she knows of at least one other tenant whose unit has the same problem. Reporting live, I'm Allison Hurst. Nathan, back to you.
Thank you, Allison.